Forget everything I've said before. This is the best instant camera you can buy right now. This is the Polaroid Flip, and it is brand new and, spoiler alert, absolutely brilliant. Let me show you what it can do. You've got this retro 80s, 90s inspired design, which flips. Now, that's not just any old hinge either. They've actually gone to a laptop hinge for this one to ensure added durability. Pretty cool. The lens itself features 4 different hyperfocal lenses so that you can always get the correct autofocus for how far away your subject is. Autofocus, you might have heard me say, and that is not wrong because this brings back possibly my favorite feature of any vintage Polaroid, sonar autofocus. How cool is that? This is Batman style technology. It's wicked and it is deadly accurate. It was always good on vintage Polaroids and it's no different here. It's fantastic. I have gotten so many absolutely crisp, sharp images, and it's all because of this. I love it. We've also got a lot of functionality, and I believe that this can be expanded with the app as well. At the time of recording this video, I've not yet had to play with that, but you've got multiple exposures, a little bit of exposure compensation, so you can sort of move up and down a little bit just to darken and brighten the image to suit. You've got an adjustable flash and a self-timer built in, and you can see all of that via a little screen on the rear of the display. One other thing, and I've not got any confirmation on this is speculation, but I think it's right. I think there's parallax correction in the viewfinder lens. Obviously, as with most Polaroids these days, what you look through and where the image is taken is 2 separate windows, and that can cause something called parallax distortion, where you're looking there, the lens is looking there, and so it's slightly off. You end up with images where the person you centered in the frame is actually kind of on the side. You can get around that by basically pointing this bit slightly more in line with this bit, and that's called parallax correction. I haven't seen it for definite, but I'm fairly certain there's at least some of that going on here because I have to think way less than I do with any of my other instant cameras. It's also, one thing that I must say about this, it's a plastic lens on here, but you'd never know that. I was convinced that this was a glass lens when I first got to see this. I saw this for the first time about a month ago at this point, and I was convinced it was a glass lens. I'm convinced they've gone back to it, but no, absolutely not. That's a plastic lens. It's just one of the best plastic lenses you will find on any instant camera these days. There's a built-in flash bar up the top here as well, which is brilliant. Ultimately, though, the reason why I like this comes all down to image quality. I promise you, I've shot pretty much every Polaroid you can think of. This is the best one I've used. Sure, they've got the i2, which is more expensive and offers a little bit more kind of professional feature set, but for me, it's not really worth the extra. The i2 is great for having granular control, but in my experience, it's not really all that useful. What you need is something that is perfectly tuned to give you fantastic images every time. And that's what this thing is. I haven't got the last word on pricing yet. I believe it's around £200 in the UK, so much cheaper than the i2, a little bit more expensive than the other models, but worth every penny.